Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noel and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, and today I have a great book box that's been sent to me for review from a little company called Peace and Pages. They have been kind enough to send me boxes for the past few years, and I am so grateful because I think what they do is really unique. I love that they work with small businesses. I love that they are a small business themselves, and I also think it's really great for those of you who want to make sure that the books that you receive are in genres that you know that you enjoy. So there's a lot of customization involved when you first sign up, whether it is for the basic box or the deluxe box. You check a bunch of boxes to let them know what kind of genres you like. So I, for example, would say historical fiction, contemporary fiction, thrillers, mysteries. The books that I've received from this subscription have always been great. They're always highly rated. I do not mind that sometimes they are remainders. I don't think I've honestly ever gotten a used book, and if I have, it's honestly been in such great condition that I did not even notice. And like I said, they do work with small businesses across the country. The basic box, which is $27 plus $6.99 in shipping, includes a book in one of your pre-selected genres, as well as a full-size aromatherapy product and a full-size bath product to heighten that sort of relaxing vibe that you can get from reading, or maybe to balance things out if you're like me and you like the thrillers and the mysteries. Then there's the deluxe box, which is what they are kind enough to send to me. That includes those three items: your book, your aromatherapy product, and your bath product, as well as two more items. You also get a gourmet snack or drink and some sort of kind of bookish item that goes along with the theme for the month. Now, because everybody has different preferences for their genres, not everyone is getting the same book. So that means that the themes that they do, the curations that they do, are not necessarily tied to the book that they select for you that month. Just to make that clear. But it's kind of fun because you never know exactly what you're going to get, but you know that you're probably going to like it because you already kind of gave them the parameters. Now, I do have a code for you if you want to save a little and try this box out. It's just Noel5. That'll save you $5, and you can choose if you want to do this on a monthly basis or on a bi-monthly basis. But I'll leave all the details for you guys in the description box below, as always, and in the pinned first comment. Let's dive into our Peace and Pages box. I believe this is for the month of April. As some of you know, I've only been posting every 3 days for the past couple of weeks because I just didn't get enough boxes in my hot little hands before I left on a trip with my family. But when I get back, I will probably be going back to my one box per day, at least for the foreseeable future, as much as possible, because I know that you guys love your content. You love seeing all the boxes that are out there, but it's also really fun for me to get to kind of showcase boxes and let that be the most recent unboxing video for a few days and make sure that people aren't missing these ones. All right, so we open it up, and inside we always have a piece of cardboard on top and then our little product cards. So this does tell me that this is the deluxe edition. We don't get a ton of info about the products. You can look that up yourself, but we do get the company name as well as their location. So usually I can find them on Instagram if I'm looking for a little bit more info. If I didn't tell you already, I think I did tell you the price on the deluxe box, but it is $39 plus shipping. So let's see. Our theme for the month is literary love, which is kind of the theme all the time with a book box, right? But you know, in the past we've gotten like dark and stormy, I think, as a theme, or like lilacs, or you know, sometimes it's not necessarily bookish, but this time around it definitely is. So, and then the book is usually hidden on the bottom under all of that shred, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of digging. All right, so the first item that I see is probably our full-size bath product. So this would also be in the basic boxes. This is from my little soapbox. Let me get up on my little soapbox. It says it's called Fairy Tale. All right, so it's a luxurious vegan soap. It is 4 ounces. It is very like purpley pink. So it says they're out of Virginia. I wonder what it smells like. It kind of looks, ooh, it's got sparkles on the top, you guys. Can you see the glitter? Let's see. Can't really smell it through there, but let me see if it just, sometimes it just says fragrance and you're like, I don't know what that is. Purified water is the first ingredient, and then palm oil, coconut oil, olive oil. Let's see. Does it say anything about what the scent is? No, it just says Fairy Tale. So you guys, let me know in the comments below, what do you think the scent Fairy Tale would smell like? I'm thinking like roses, right? Because there's always like a single rose or something. I don't know. What do you think that Fairy Tale vegan soap would smell like? Let me know. Maybe I'll look it up and see. We'll see who's right. All right, here is our aromatherapy product. This is from Jackson and Wyatt. I like the very like clean kind of hipster vibes of the bottle, the label. You'll see it. It's called Library, but it does tell us the scent notes. It is teakwood, cedar, and patchouli. I don't know. Jackson and Wyatt. Great names for your kids. I'm guessing, I'll bet you that's like the names of their kids or like their family names. Is out of North Carolina. So the teakwood, the cedar, you got me. I love them. That sounds like a nice dark paneled library. The patchouli, I don't know. But if it's like the lowest thing on the list, we might be okay. We might be okay. I don't know, you guys. I kind of want to open it and smell it. You guys, while we're at it, let's have a secret password. In case you have not noticed, there have been a lot of secret passwords during this time where I'm only posting every 3 days. So make sure you go back and watch so you still have lots of opportunities to win. So our secret password for today will be library. Super easy, right? Obvious choice. Let me give this a sniff. Ooh, okay, not super patchouli. It kind of has like a manly, like masculine scent. I like it. Doesn't necessarily smell like old books, which would be a great fragrance as well, but I like it. It does work. It kind of, I don't know, as if dark furniture smelled like something, that's what it smells like to me. Or like, you know, like luxurious textures like velvet or something. So very nice room spray. Secret password, just told you. You do have to be 18 years or older. You do have to be subscribed to my channel, and you do have to have a US or Canadian mailing address, because what I do is on the 6th of the following month, so on May 6th, I give you 5 days into the next month, I will use a random number picker to select a few winners to receive a mystery box as my way of saying thank you so much for watching my videos. That's why I'm shipping things to you. That's why I need a little of extra help with the shipping costs for my Canadian subscribers and winners. But it is just my way of saying thank you for watching my videos in their entirety, listening very carefully for all those secret passwords, and just helping this channel keep going. So we have a secret password for today. Remember not to put it into the comments below. Please remember to put the secret passwords into the form. It's just a Google form. Nobody else sees it but me. Don't worry. And then I will notify you via email if you are a winner. And sometimes I will put a little reminder over in the Nobot Nook, which is our private Facebook group, that I have just sent out the winner email. So a lot of people go rushing to their junk folder because I know sometimes that's where it goes. But it's been a really fun way to engage with all of you and share some of the goodies that I get in some of these boxes. All right, let's see some more of these goodies. So we got our 2 items that would be along with the book in the basic box. Here is our gourmet snacker drink. In this case, it is a drink. Ooh, look at the label on this. This is from Pharmacy Tea Company. It is a corner bookshop apricot tea. It's kind of interesting because it comes in this seasoning jar, but look at that. Is that a bear? No, that's a wolf. That is an intense looking wolfie there. Yeah, right? And then look at the tea. Nice dark tea. So that sounds awesome to me. Natural, no preservatives, only the finest ingredients. So where does this come from? Corner Bookshop Tea is a Montana pharmacy. They spell it with an F instead of a PH, out of Montana. Surprise, surprise. All right, look at that. That looks delish. So what did I say? Corner Bookshop Apricot. I love me a fruity tea. Looks like a black tea, yes. Does it say? I don't know if it says. Ingredients, black tea, natural flavor. That's literally all it says. Well, that's good. I'll take it. And then we should have a little bookish item in here. Oh, you guys, I'm not really sure. Oh, I do know what this is. I was like, what the heck is this? Do you all know what it is? Do you? This is the way it would go. It's like a resin tool with gold flecks in it. Very pretty. It's kind of got like a bluish haze to it, the background, so it's not like black and gold, but like blue and gold. Do you know what it is? So this is actually a book holder. So you can see, if you can put this little pointy part in the spine of your book when it's open, then it kind of, the pages are held down and you can kind of go down the page like that. So it's kind of a fun way of holding your book open. Or if you're skimming things, it's really good for when you're like looking at big textbooks, honestly. So I'll see if I can show you. I usually think of this as something that I would use for like big hardcover books where the pages are a little bit stiff and they need a little help. All right, so our book is going to be called The American Adventuress, a novel, the heiress from New York who dazzled London. Maybe this is some historical fiction. So this is what this looks like. So this is how, and it is a remainder, it's got the little remainder mark, but again, you guys, that just means that they're getting it at a discounted price. It doesn't mean it's not a good book. So this is what you can do. So you could leave it open. Sometimes if the cover is heavy enough, this will keep it open, but you can also just do this, but then that way you don't have to break the spine on your book, which I hate breaking the spine on my book. You know, sometimes it kind of adds to the aesthetic, especially if I buy a used book. Like, I love buying used books from libraries that still have like the library card slot in them. I have like a copy of The Catcher in the Rye, and it's still got like, you know, the Dewey Decimal like label on the corner of how it was categorized. That I think is kind of fun because it's already got a broken spine and it's kind of a neat thing to have. But if you don't want to break the spine, but you do want to like hold your page, this is kind of a cool way to do it. And it's also kind of a decorative thing too. I know a lot of times people will like leave a book, especially like a big, pretty picture book that's on like a coffee table book. They'll leave it open and do it that way. So something to do. So a fun, definitely very bookish, definitely very unique tool. This is from Hold It There, the Secret Forest book holder, because it's like dark and magical, from Oregon. So we had something from Virginia, the soap, North Carolina, the room spray, Oregon, the book holder, and finally Corner Bookshop tea. So I do know some people will sometimes turn their book this way, but I don't think that's good for the book or the spine either. So let's read a little bit. This is from an author called C.W. Gortner, author of Mademoiselle Chanel. So it sounds like someone who does their research to write their books. So here we go. I will read the blurb on the back. So it says that C.W. lives in California. His work has been published in more than 20 countries. So the story of Jenny Jerome, mother of Winston Churchill and a New York-born heiress who always lived life on her own terms. So it's like a biography more so. Let's see. It says, daughter of New York financier Leonard Jerome, Jenny was born into wealth and scandal. Upon her parents' separation, her mother took Jenny and her sisters to Paris, where Mrs. Jerome was determined to marry her daughters into the most elite families. Well, that's what mothers should do, is marry their daughters into the most elite families back then. The glamorous city became the girls' tumultuous finishing school until it fell to revolt. After fleeing to Queen Victoria's England, Jenny soon caught the eye of aristocrat Randolph Spencer Churchill, son of the Duke of Marlborough, one of Britain's loftiest peers. It was love at first sight, and their unconventional marriage was driven by mutual ambition and the birth of 2 sons. Undeterred by society's rigid expectations, Jenny brashly carried on a lifelong intimate friendship with Edward, Prince of Wales, a notorious bon vivant, and had 2 later marriages to younger men. Oh my goodness. When her son Winston launched his brilliant political career, Jenny, his most vocal and valuable supporter, guided him to success. By turns scandalous, tragic, and exciting, Jenny Jerome's life was unconventional and full of defiance. It was one that enshrined her as an American adventuress. Interesting. I've never heard of Jenny Jerome, but I guess I always feel like Jenny is such a like, not diminutive, but I don't think of someone as like being that serious, but I feel like that's probably how she got away with being independently minded, right? By being a little bit disarming and knowing how to use her charm and sort of work with certain social mores and expectations to then, you know, in the moments, the true moments when it counted, to live her life on her own terms. Interesting. Let's see when this was written. So it says Part 1, The Millionaire's Daughter, 1866 to 1874. So I'm wondering how many parts it's broken up into. I don't know if it has a table of contents or not. Maybe. Part 1. Let's see if I can see if there's any other. Obviously there'll be a Part 2, but let's see if I can find another part. Let's see, this is part 4. And then do we have a part 5? Do we? I don't see a part 5, so maybe there's just 4. There's a pretty lengthy afterword as well as a reference list. So let's see, it says, strong women make beautiful women, Clara Jerome. So this copyright is 2022, so not that long ago. You guys let me know in the comments below, besides what you think this soap probably smells like. If you know anything about Jenny Jerome, do you like biographies? Do you think they're interesting? This one sounds pretty interesting to me. Oh wow, look at this glamorous image. It's like, it kind of looks like a painting, but I wonder if there's ever been a movie made about her. It seems like, doesn't it seem like it's just meant for a movie? Interesting. All right, you guys, so this was our Piece and Pages box for this time around, our Piece and Pages Deluxe Literary Love Edition. You guys make sure that you got that secret password, because there was one, and I will have another video for you in just a few days. And then I think by that time, I should be back in a few days. Then we'll start up our everyday daily videos once again. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really would appreciate it if you have a moment to give this video a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment. I do try to respond to almost every comment if I can. Sometimes it takes me a couple of days to do so, but I will. And I will see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.